got a couple people in the group. I'm gonna explain to you guys real quick for those that are in the program. Right now, I have Ruben. Can you come over here, Ruben? Who's?
We're at Crossroads Mission right now.
Robert.
Oh, I didn't know that. Of course I knew that. Come on. Just playing. I'm just kidding you. So right now, I want the ladies to come in. Come.
Do you guys mind if I
Turn in your display now.
You want me to?
Turn in the stamp card to Ruben,
Can I start over here, ma'am?
please. How many guys received that paper? The other one. What chains did you want to break?
Yeah.
Can you guys pay attention over here? You guys have this paper? If you haven't, can you come on this side and get a piece of paper? Because I need this at the end after our speaker. And fill it out. Keep it with you. Thank you. No, they can come. I don't want to give them away. I'm going to save them. Thank you, though. Is that all the ladies? For the ladies that are coming out right now to foundation, please turn in, the ladies in the program, turn in your bingo card. The ladies first. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. The other piece of paper, not yet. It's going to be after our speaker, our last speaker. Okay, ma'am, now can you turn in your stamp card to Ruben, please? All the men, turn in your stamp cards, please.
All right, we're here at Crossroads.
How many of you guys learned something
Road
today?
to Recovery. This is the end of the event.
Was it worth it?
We're gonna
Was
be
this
speaking
road to
in a little
recovery
while.
worth it? That's what I like to hear, so we can continue doing this. For those that are walking out, please turn in your stamp cards. For those that just got out, do you guys have this piece of paper that was in your bags? What chains did you want to break? If you didn't, please come see me. It's up to you. I'm gonna explain it after we're done. But at this time, yes, you may. I'm gonna introduce our speaker. I'm going to introduce my speaker all the way from Parker or Havasu.
Parker.
Parker, Raymond Mesa.
Hello. First of all, I just want to say it's an honor and pleasure to be here. But before I go on any further, I just want to give all glory to God. So I'd just like to bow my head and say a prayer real quick. Lord Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, we give praise and honor to you for today. Thank you for this fellowship. And just let every word that I say, let it be from you, not from me. And let it go to what it's intended to go to. And with that being said, amen. This event, we attended a couple of the classes, and it's really good. I mean, we covered a couple of subjects that we didn't even think about, but the reason I came is just to let everyone know there is hope, that chains can be broken. I'm from Northern California. I'm from the city of Los Banos. I'm an ex-gang member. I'm an ex-drug dealer. I've got 3 prison numbers, 1 in Arizona and 2 in California. Right now, I'm on parole. I'm on interstate compact. I've had charges such as attempted murder in La Paz deputy. I've had home invasions. I've had, I've never been caught for drugs or anything like that. But the reason I'm telling you this is I was bound by a lot of chains. First one growing up is the chains of gangbanging. The city I come from is split between north and south, and I chose south. All my friends I grew up with, they're all from the north, and it was something else growing up. I didn't get to Arizona until 1990, and then trying to transition over from California in the 90s. If anybody here grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. 90s was a really violent era. It was the gangbanging era, and a lot of us didn't survive that. And I came out to Arizona, and transitioned over, trying to fit in and everything. And as I was growing up, drugs and everything hit the scene, and then it became about money making. My addiction became about making money. Started selling drugs. I'm probably responsible for most of the destruction that happened in the community of Parker with gangbanging, drug dealing, and everything. Been in shootouts. My little cousin's here, right here in the crowd, and he can testify to that. I've been in shootouts. I did anything for money. I even showed him how to sell drugs when he was in high school. We were all it all became about money. I replaced morals with just money making. Chasing the dollar. I really corrupted myself. Like I said, I got 3 prison numbers, and I was heavily gang affiliated. I've been to the SHU. I've been to Corcoran. I've been here in Florence. I paroled here in Yuma from the Yuma prison from CDU, and that's probably, it's ADSEG, it's the whole. So it's like I've lived a pretty violent life, and the chains that I had on me prevented me from going anywhere positive in life. All I wanted to do was just make money, sell drugs, and gangbang, really. And that interfered with my life. I've been married 4 times. 4 times in and out of prison. I was always in prison. It took me probably about 13 years to kill off my P number in California. Right now, I'm due to discharge probably in a couple months. And the reason I'm still on parole is that this last term I decided to run and not turn myself in, and so they got me for a old POW warrant popped up. So I decided to, I got sick and tired of going to prison. I got sick and tired of everything, doing drugs. Got sick and tired of being surrounded by people who claim they're my friends, my homies, all that. It's supposed to get better. They say when you get validated, you're supposed to meet, more better people, and it's all a lie. Street law is all a lie. I can testify to that. It's all BS. The word snitch, it becomes something else, because that's like the devil's way of keeping you in check. You won't let your homies keep you in check. You won't let no one keep you in check, but you'll keep yourself in check. You know what I mean? By that word. When God says a righteous man tells the truth, you know what I mean? And it's that one word that keeps everybody bound in chains. The devil don't even have to do anything, because you're doing it for him. And once you can break those chains, you can start moving forward. I'm living proof that, first of all, there's a story in the Bible where Jesus is walking on water, and he calls out to Peter, and Peter asked him, "If that's you, Lord, command me to walk walk to you. Well, he got out of the boat and stood on water. But the second he started looking at the waves, he started sinking because he took his eyes off of Jesus. And the point I'm making with that is if you want to start living positive, you got to step out of the boat. You got to come out of your comfort zone. You got to start realizing that, first of all, gangs, street law, it's not even, it's all fake. And so I come to Arizona, go to in and out of prison, and I'm never happy. I'm always alone. I have wives, I have money, all that, but I'm always alone. Never happy. Well, I got sick and tired of being locked up, so I started stepping away from it. I decided I could feel God calling me. I got tired of being high. I got tired of money. Money doesn't do nothing for you. I stepped away from it. And I was doing good. My wife here, she's my high school sweetheart, and she's also a detention officer. And she started helping me. She encourages me. She doesn't let me slip the way everyone else would. She's there. She's a good partner for me. She doesn't let me slightly go to the left or the right. She helps me keep my eyes forward, because we both decided that we're going to serve Christ. And 2 years ago, they pulled my sister Cynthia. I got a picture of her. They pulled her body out of a canal. This is my sister. She's beautiful. She graduated top of her class in IEU in 2009 to be a nurse's assistant. She's very intelligent, loving, but drugs is something else. She got involved with the wrong people. Her so-called friends, that one person that would go off, get you a cigarette when you need it, go get you ice and all that. People, even in court, these cowards said, that was my friend. Well, they stabbed her 17 times. They shaved her head. They humiliated her. They drew on her body. They zip-tied her. They rolled her in plastic and decided to leave her on the side of a canal in the sun. And she ended up in the canal, and somebody walked up and found her body. Well, at that time, I was still struggling. I want to serve Christ, but I still had these old tendencies with me. I still had a gangbanger's mentality. I still didn't want to. I told myself, I'm not going to do drugs, but I'm still going to drink. I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to do that. Well, you can't do that, because you're going to end up back where you're at. When they pulled my sister's body out of the canal, right there, I made my choice. I'm all in. You can't half step it. Either you are or you aren't. And it's not easy. I just got coming back from Victorville, a program, 15 months out there, voluntarily, with my wife supporting me. My wife waited 15 months going up there and coming back. And it was a hard time, but God was calling me, and it needed to happen. And what I learned is that everybody wants change overnight. And the relationships that everybody destroyed through drugs and whatever it is you're doing, it took you this long to ruin that relationship. It's not going to get healed overnight. You got to keep at it. It's going to probably take twice as long to repair those relationships, but they're going to be repaired. You got to worry about you. You got to shed your old body. The Bible says to die every day, and you have to die every day. They pulled my sister's body out of the canal, and I felt lost. Who's going to help a drug dealer? Who's going to help? You know what I mean? Somebody like me will help destroy the community. Who's going to help me find my sister's killer? We decided to do it on our own. We came up with our own our own reward money. We posted reward signs. First one was for 5,000. I put my phone number on there, and we hung the reward posters up all up and down Parker, all the way to Blythe. We're even going to come out here to Yuma, or we're going to go out to Needles, everywhere, and post them. And it had my number on it. And sure enough, people didn't want to talk to the police, but they'll talk to me. I was getting texts, hey, I know who did it, this and that, right? Well, the FBI came over and they said, you can't do that. You gotta turn all the information over to us. All right. So we turned the information over to them. And through all that, it was a hard time. It was a hard time. And more of my chains had to break at that time. I had to completely shear off. I had to make a choice. Was I all in, or am I just playing around? Am I all in? You know what I mean? Because when they pull your family, you know what I mean? It happens to a lot of people. When they pull their family member out, you might say something to the effect of, oh yeah, we're going to get those guys this and that. Nothing ever happens. You know what I mean? Street justice just goes in a vicious circle, and it just, carries on to the next generation. We decided to get on our knees and fast and ask God, what do you want us to do? And we prayed, and people from Yuma, Colleen Jefferson, Victory Outreach from Blythe, numerous organizations from Morongo, from Needles, everywhere, they came to help. And I asked myself, who's going to help somebody like me catch my sister's killers besides my cousins who wanted to come down and shoot the place up? I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to hurt nobody no more. We could have did the street justice thing, but we need to do it right this time. You're going to stop something, you got to do it right. We prayed, and strangers came from all over the place to help. God sent those people. God sent those people, and they're all domestic violence survivors. They're advocates. They're people who just want to help strangers. And the killers were caught. Well, the killers were caught. We got to go to the court, to the sentencing, and I had the honor to be able to speak for my sister and to face them, and it was hard, but I had to honor God through it, because he's the one that brought us this far. And I got to tell them, according to the Bible, it is written that if someone's done you wrong, for you to tell them of the wrong that they've done. And I got to tell them that what you did to my family was evil, and use the time that you get sentenced here today to find Jesus. And because after this court comes another judge, and you're not going to be able, there's no plea agreements in that court. And they were sentenced, they got the max. My sister got justice. The next year, another girl, her name was Melina Yazi, Shaggy. They found her body in a ditch, or laying in a field, and also drugs. The community, or not the community, but the police made the family feel like, because she was doing drugs, that she wasn't a perfect victim, that maybe she had it coming. Well, we don't think so. Through me surrendering my life to Jesus, and through me deciding to say no to drugs, and me deciding to be all the way in, we came up with the group. We've been having, this is the third year that we're marching against violence, drugs, human trafficking, bullying. A community march called Stand Strong Together out of Parker. And it's grown bigger. It's got judges. It's got people from the district of Parker, pastors. It's got store owners, mostly community members. Everybody, mostly a lot of recovering addicts, a lot of victim survivors, and some ex-drug dealers. that decided to come forward, that were too scared to come forward because they were scared of being labeled a snitch. They were being scared of being labeled this and that. And it's like, you know what? I'll take that label on. I'm not scared. I've already lost my sister. You know what I mean? I got down on my knees and I prayed, Lord, let my family take this pain. Let us bear this burden. Let us take this pain. We will accept this if you allow us to prevent this from happening to someone else. Let us go through this. And we're honoring him. We're honoring God through that. We're calling all the communities together, all ex-gangbangers, people who want to get out. We're calling all prostitutes, ex-prostitutes, and even Victory Outreach was out there helping. They sent van loads of their people out there. I mean, just different organizations, because we're not trying to keep it like only certain people could be there. It's for anybody. Even like, say, for example, if there's bullying, we want both the parents of the person being bullied and the parents of the person doing the bullying to be there, because we got something to learn from everybody. Basically, we're breaking chains because the world and the devil says you can't do this. You're a gangbanger. You can't do that. Raymond, you're on parole. You can't be marching down the street helping people. Raymond, you're on parole. You can't be a department manager. I got burglaries. I'm not even supposed to be around money, but yet here they are handing me the keys to a safe. I'm still on parole. I've broken just about every rule there is. So I'm here to tell you the devil is a liar and he's the father of it. And once you start pulling the covers off of him, you know, he's powerless over you. There's more and more people stepping forward. And, you know, all you got to do is just little words that keep you bound in chains, such as snitch. You know what I mean? It's like, get out of here. I've been to the shoe, and I've seen the big homies do some snitching too. You know what I mean? I've seen Llaveros do some snitching. I've seen people in a heartbeat. Where did the paper go? Who owes the payment? You know, they say, hey, there's a righteous homie. He'll tell the truth. No, he's snitching. You know what I mean? So it's like, what is it? Are they a snitch or are they a good homie? You know what I mean? And we all fall for it. We all fall for it. We all fall for that. And I'm just here to tell you that that is the main thing that bounds people. It's such a dirty word. Such a dirty word. People don't want to go around it. It's like, okay, for example, if somebody was to come into your house and beat your little sister down in front of you, or your mom, or your, you know, your grandma, nobody would stand for it. Nobody would. You guys will all jump up and jump on them. But for the local drug dealer, for the devil, for all that, you guys will allow it and put yourself in check and say, I'm not a snitch. You know what I mean? And it's, you got to break some, you know, there's a lot of shearing and it's uncomfortable. When God asks you for something, he's going to ask you for something that you've been holding close to you, something that's been getting you by, something that makes sense. Nobody will approach that word or that subject and it led you nowhere. It's led you nowhere. I'm not a snitch. I'm not this and that. But we're in high power. We're sitting in the jails and everything. And it's just, you know, the reason I bring up the word snitch is because it's, I know it touches, it gets a lot of people. It makes people feel uncomfortable and all that. Like, nah, I'll never be that. I'm telling you right now, there ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I've got 3 numbers. I'm in Arizona. I got 2 in California. I've been around the big homies. I've been in the shoe. And like I said, none of all of that is it's all make believe. When you start looking at the picture for what it is, it's all make believe. We got far worse things going on in the community right now than to separate on those subjects and all that. Our movement is called Stand Strong Together because in Barker it's split between tribal, non-tribal. The Indians don't like Mexicans. Mexicans don't like Indians. Californians don't like Arizonans. It's just split 4 ways. and everybody allows everybody to just get away with everything. You know what I mean? It's like nobody comes together for nothing. We created the Stand Strong Together, and like I said, there's a lot of people involved, and I do what I do for the glory of God, for the kingdom of God. And I'm almost off parole. As soon as I get off parole, I can start leaving the country. I can start doing more of an outreach. We're trying to get connected. I heard someone say Sons of God here, the SOGs. I mean, we're trying to get connected in there. The Kingdom Ministries, everything. And this event is called, Road to Recovery, Breaking Chains. And, to break some chains, you're going to have to shear a lot of branches off, a lot of branches. And they're uncomfortable branches, but they're the ones that you hold dear to you, the ones that have done nothing for you. And a lot of people won't let that go. You have to, you know what I mean? It's like, if you want to start to move forward, if you want to experience true freedom, start letting all that stuff go. I mean, you guys are here. You guys are doing your first step. There's people out here, God has placed people out here that care. You guys are taking your first step in recovery and changing. I mean, like I said, I'm on parole. I mean, I shouldn't even be in the positions I'm in, but I am. I didn't go to college to do any of this. I don't know what they teach in college about NA, AA, or domestic violence or anything. All I am is just somebody that stepped up and decided I'm gonna do something about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be there. And that's all. Sometimes that's all people need. All people need to know is that there's hope, and I'm coming to tell you guys there's hope. There's hope here. There's hope. God is alive and God is real, and He loves all you guys. And just find it in yourself. Go into that closet and get a hold of them shears and start shearing off those branches, the ones that hold you down. I mean, like I said, I come from a pretty violent era, and I survived it. I've been shot, stabbed, and all that. And I can stand up here and tell you 100% there's hope. God is real. God is alive. And I don't know how many of you guys here are like victims of drugs or anything like that. I know everybody's here for different reasons, but we're all children of God. And I don't know if anybody else here would like to share anything, add anything to it. I don't know if I brought up any kind of subject that anybody wants to talk about or would like to share. I don't know, but the mic's right here if you just want to speak. Anybody? Well, I think this event is very powerful. I mean, I see different classes for different things, and it's an honor to be here. And I just want to thank everybody for letting me be here and just giving me a time to speak. And December 8th in Parker, we're having a march against violence, drugs, human trafficking, and bullying. And I just want to invite anybody here that wants to attend to march with us. We've ordered already 200 shirts have been donated. Free shirts. We're going to hand them out. We got banners. We got people coming from all over, and I just want to extend that invitation out to everybody here. We're going to have open mic. Survivors get to get up and say what they've been through. Everybody doesn't think they have something to say, or nobody wants to hear what they have to say, but we have something to learn from everybody. And I just want to say God is good, and thank you for allowing me to be here and speak. And just want to say God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raymond. We'll give another round of applause for Raymond. Victoria, can you come in real quick? I'm not going to put you on the spot, maybe. So I'm gonna call Joe over here. Can you bring the kids? And Victoria, this is Victoria. She's graduated from our program. This is what Victoria is about: restoring your family, restoring your relationship. And so I'm asking her husband to come down with the kids. At this time, they're gonna help me do the raffle part. Okay, that way you guys don't think it's rigged or anything. I'm having the kids pick them out. All right, sounds fair? So, an opportunity real quick for those that didn't get this piece of paper. After we do this raffle, I'm going to explain what we're going to do. Those that didn't get this piece of paper, you're more than welcome to come see Josh. Raise your hand, Josh. This is an opportunity for you to surrender this, break this chain that you're dealing with in your life, and it's open for anybody. So come and see Josh. If you don't have this piece of paper, Ruben, can you come help me real quick? Grab the other stack. And Victoria, can you bring your little ones over here for me, please? Joe, where's Joe at? Okay. So this is what I want you to do. There's all these. One of you gonna pick this stack, put that stack over there, and the other one's gonna pick another stack over here. And I'm gonna put, if I call out your name, you can only grab one of these items. Too bad, Mark. This is for the people in the program. So go ahead and pick whatever card you want. Just put on. Do it again because there's two together in there. Sorry. You got one over there, Ruben? This one? Okay. Yes. So the first one, no drum roll or nothing. Brian. Yes. Let's give it up. So you can pick one of the items there. The next one is Tia. The name says pick me. It says pick me on there. I was trying to hide it in there, but she grabbed it. Let's grab another one for me. You can grab one of the items in there. Hold on. You can grab whatever you want from there. That one, don't open it yet. You got one up there? Put those away. No drum roll? What's going on? Kristen. I was gonna say if she wasn't here, she's gonna lose out. Another drum roll. Mark. Jimenez. So pick one. Get another one. Thank you. 5-second roll. You get nothing. That's one item.
There you go with black. Yeah.
I think that's navy. Ashley. Don't have a last name. Oh, drum roll, come on. I know you guys are tired, and I appreciate you guys doing everything here and finishing this up. Gerald. Gerard, thank you. Gerard. Thank you. Okay, how many more do we have there? Let's pick another one on this one. Pick another one on that one. Got that one? Thank you. You save that one for the next round. Okay? Jordana. Adam. Not here? Adam M. Just whatever you have there. Thank you. Pick another one. We got 4 more to go. Harvey. Whose last name is Padilla? The girl. Where is she? And there you are. Take your card. 2 more. Come on over here. The Ray is leaving already?
Yeah.
Reyes, can you bring that? Chris. G. Monica. P. It's over here. Bring it over here now. Josh, can you play the music? Yes, right here, right here. So now I'm going to explain that piece of paper. And it's going to be open for anybody. I'm going to have the mic here. That piece of paper, I want you to fold it. And they took him, the piece of paper? What?